For all things Halloween, this is hauntformer, and it's that time of year again, boils and ghoulies, to take a look at the mask section of Spirit Halloween. This video proved very successful for like the last 2 seasons, so I'm glad you're back for the ride again. You can check out the other videos and see how the mask sections compare year after year. We're gonna start with the corn on the cob guy. I love him. I also love corn on the cob. Possessed pumpkin. Then you have some just gloves. You even have a mask set with gloves, both a clown and a jack-o'-lantern. You have Baphomet, of course. An Area 51 alien. Undead zombie. And back here is the evil witch eyes. Absolutely love that one. Very bug-like. Starving vampire, which was a favorite of mine last year. Got it on the sale. Scarecrow, Eyeless Jack. You know, it's amazing that the Eyeless Jack and the Creepypasta masks are still around all these years later. Smiley. I do see a, oh, it's that melted face. Not crazy about that one. Flesh Creature, great mask. Gas Mask, Ringmaster, and the Nun. I'm gonna move up here so I don't miss anything. Werewolf with hands, and the Animotion werewolf, both the gray and the brown. Also the Animotion scarecrow. Bloody tiger. Oh, that's actually pretty disturbing. Oh, and look, is that a bloody bear? No way. That is sick. That is sick. All right, let's keep going. Hooded bird. The lab rat. Cartoon cat. We have I See You, and the companion, of course, the Silent Stalker, aka Slender Man, non-copyright. Sugar Skull, Uncle Bobby, and then a few of these different skeleton characters. The Bloody Horse one is a favorite of mine. They also have the Evil Goat, again, very similar to the Baphomet. Horse mask, and then the burlap masks. You have the pig or the boar, the cattle, the rabbit, and then just like a classic sort of scarecrow with almost a Frankenstein-esque flat top. And you have this scarecrow too. Such a great sculpt from Ghoulish Productions. Devil's skull, and a traditional skeleton, which is actually very nice. You got Gizmo from Gremlins. You have Jason Voorhees. This looks like the Jason Goes to Hell mask. The Old Man, of course. And we talked about creepypastas. Here's Jeff the Killer, and not fully a creepypasta, but Momo, I guess, kind of goes with that internet, lore. And there is the skull cap, glow-in-the-dark skull. You have Grandpa, and here's Papa, and then Grandma, of course. You got to get the whole family in there. Purge, Anarchy. It's amazing these Purge masks have stood the test of time over the past 10 or so years. Squid Game. See a sad ghost face on the ground. That color changes. And another Squid Game. Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. One of my favorite movies of all time. Halloween 2. Here's the other. There's the witch. Michael Myers with the bleeding eyes. And look. Art the Clown from Terrifier, both the traditional and the bloody version. Art's usually more bloody, though. Here is Chucky, of course. Michael Myers from Halloween Ends. E.T., definitely a new one. I've not seen the E.T. before. And Leatherface. And also the Texas Chainsaw 2 Leatherface. Totally different vibe. Totally different. Rob Zombie. There's the Batman Returns Danny DeVito Penguin. Mars Attacks. Goosebumps Haunted Mask. Emperor Palpatine. Chewbacca, Darth Maul. Got the Star Wars guys right there. Here's Gollum, Lord of the Rings mask. Let's puff him out, make him look a little bit better. Here's the half-bot android. Love that one. And then they have their assorted like EL wire light masks and some of their other light up masks. All different varieties here. Even a phantom. That's kind of neat. Green velvet and a red velvet. Look, it's Christmas. And I also see a black one back there. Same type of deal. Here's the Night Stalker. Not working. Flame Fiend. Ooh, there you go. Double Vision Clown. That one's actually pretty good, you know, for one of the cheapo plastic ones that are usually like, yeah, 15 bucks. Here's this foam clown. I swear this thing has been around since I was born. It's literally always there. It's like as reliable as Ghostface. Jolly Wally, vintage clown. Now we're getting into some of those. Here's the serial killer clown. The laughing jester, aka our good old animatronic friend Skinned. Here's the purple hair like neon clown. I actually love the colors on that. And a clown gas mask. Ooh! There is the dummy clown. Actually, that one's pretty good too. Again, for the flimsy, kind of cheaper, more affordable ones. And I see Laughing Jack down there as well to kind of round out our creepypasta discussion. I did miss here, of course, the Jeepers Creepers Creeper, as well as, I believe he's called the Fiend from Misfits, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, you really can't have Halloween without the Frankenstein monster. We got some techno music. Let's end it here with some of their more affordable masks that are no doubt still really good. The teddy bear, this eye one's pretty creepy. And then all of these hooded ones. They always do a different kind of variety each year with these. And the metallic masks. You have, of course, the faceless chrome, metallic sinister. Here's the doll. And here's kind of a knockoff Jason Voorhees, if you will. Vintage devil, vintage Frankenstein monster, vintage ape, vintage ragdoll. And they have even more of the vintage ones, just not at this location. But we'll continue with the vintage black cat and vintage clown. Old timer, bloody psycho, and the droopy, which is great. Mime and the China doll, kind of one of their most affordable ones. But take a look at all of those awesome masks here at Spirit. Of course, they have their accessories if I back up too. They also have a couple of furry masks, a lion and a fox, and of course another Leatherface, Chucky. This is the Rob Zombie, Michael Myers, and we'll end it on the classic Pennywise. And in the Beetlejuice section, they actually have a Beetlejuice vacuum form mask. Never seen this one before. It's really cool. 30 bucks for that. And they also have the Adam and Barbara's. And just like a good doctor, we always get a second opinion. I'm here at a secondary Spirit location to see what other masks they might have that were not at the first one. And we're starting off with a banger, the penis hat. I'm just kidding. Okay, let's be serious now. Taking a look at some of the other masks that we didn't see before. I'm going to start off here with the Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4, The Dream Master, Freddy Krueger. I feel like this might have been at the other location, but I wanted to point it out yet again, the Haunted Mask from Goosebumps. And right behind it, a pretty creepy looking demonic clown. We're going to go up here, see a pig head that looks new, and an EL wire clown that likewise looks new. Another neon clown here. And an old timer, kind of vacuum formed half mask, if you will. We saw the chrome faceless, but they also have sort of a xenomorph looking version of the same type of character. I'm gonna do a scan up here. Did not see the Wolfman before. There is the Wolfman. Ghostly Ghoul. Hooded Bird. The mouth actually, if I can get it, actually opens for that one, so you can talk in that. And Smiley. They also have the Deadpool and Wolverine cowl. A bit of a spoiler if you haven't seen the movie, but pretty exciting stuff. Vintage Phantom. Quite like the colors on that guy. Let's see what else we got. Michael Myers, of course. I think that's kind of standard across all of the stores, if you will. I really wanted to point this out in the previous video. This is the Hannibal Lecter mask, the cannibal mask, from one of my favorite movies, Silence of the Lambs. Here's that Purge mask, still hanging on strong all these years later. The Devil, point out the devil mask here, the ice cream clown, and this fuzzy green skull, vintage dingus, also the vintage vampire. Quite a great look on that particular mask. They also have the vacuform Myers mask and the Frankenstein monster. I think we saw that before, but they also have the vacuform version. Doesn't have eyes, but it adds a bit more detail. You can kind of contrast those two, if you will. And I see the alien here. I see a vacuform. They have a lot of vacuforms at this location. Pennywise. Chewbacca, I think we saw before. But look at the Nightmare Bunny. Reminds me of the Joe Dante segment of The Twilight Zone, the movie, if you've ever seen it. They also have Crouchy mask here. I think we saw the Misfits mask before. Here we saw the Anarchy, but here's the God mask from, I believe, that second Purge movie. Vintage Black Cat. And White Metallic Ghoul. Check that out. It's actually a pretty cool mask, how it shimmers like that. But there you go. The mask selection at Spirit Halloween for 2024. If you find any others, drop a comment, would you?